Hello everyone, my name is Syed Mohammad Taha Mehdi and my student ID is s1479547. My lecturer name is John Rankin, and today I will be giving an assignment presentation for BIT353 Assignment 2. So basically we have been asked to investigate and discuss in a video why a business should add following services like big data, IoT, and the cloud services. And then the second step is we will be showing that we can implement big data, IoT, and cloud in a virtual environment. And then the third thing we will be showing is the laboratories, and that's the third part. So this assignment is divided into 3 parts. And so basically now we will start with so I would like to explain what are IoT devices and what is cloud storage and what is big data. So basically IoT devices are the devices which can be used to operate using mobile applications, and then we can operate them remotely as well. To use them or to operate them, we will use these networks such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cloud storage. So all of these devices are connected to cloud storage, and the cloud storage is connected to big data, which is like the Enda hoop, which is we will be discussing Apache hoop, Apache Hadoop, which we'll be discussing like later on the third part of our slide. So on to the next slide. What is the use of IoT in the business? So these devices are used in the business's model. So the big data can be achieved. So the big data can be useful in the businesses as to predict what exactly customer want and before they ask for it. And we can accelerate business operations by using IoT in the business, and we can monitor more data, like we can search for more data if we have IoT, and we can also manage the business inventory more efficiently, like if we have IoT in the business. Then using all of this, it would also like create lowers all of the energy cost, and it will allow the workers to work remotely. Therefore it would also occur in the boost of productivity. So the next one is the use of cloud services. We're going to be using in this assignment on cloud, and it is a massive advantage to the company using cloud services, as they don't have to anymore depend on the physical storage, like keeping everything in the books. They can just store the files over the cloud. They don't even have to store it in the hardware anymore. It's easy to use. It is you can access it from anywhere remotely, and it is automated. Like most of the stuff is automated, like the pre-filled preferences. Just for example, like you would be using Gmail, so it would be go on Gmail, and you can use like everything inside it, like their storage, their documents. You don't even have to download a Microsoft Excel because it's already on the cloud service. So and also one more major advantage of it's the data backup. As if by any chance we lose any data due to power outage or any natural disaster occur, we can just use the data backup of the cloud services. And the most important advantage is the mobile working, as we can just work it from anywhere, and it's really easy also to share the information among one and another. So the next slide, I will be explaining about the big data. And so what is big data? Basically, big data is it predicts what exactly the customer wants before they ask for it, as I explained it before. And it also excites the customer about their own data, like they don't know like what they can do of all of this data, and they can come to find out like new things and new techniques to make their data more efficient. And you can also identify the customer pain points and solve them. And it's also used in the healthcare industry, which it helps reducing the healthcare costs and improve the treatment. So now after all of this, I will be showing you about the Now I'll be talking about the Kentucky, the IoT service, which is the first over here, and I have already installed the Kentucky, which is in my system, and I will run the Kuja now. So basically what are we doing in this is we'll go into the simulations now in this and create a new simulation, and we will name the new simulation as Assessment, and we'll do create. Once the assessment is created, it will show how the IoT devices share the data with one and another devices in the server. So I'll go to the modes now and create a new mode. I'll go to the Sky mode, and we will browse, go into IP6, go into the sample URDP, broadcast example, open, compile, and now we will create. And now since then it will be asking me for the number of modes, basically the number of devices which we want to connect them in the system, and we now will type 6 and add modes. Now we'll see how the modes are connecting with each other. We'll start. Now you can see as how they are communicating with each other. So we will start. We have started the simulation. We can see the simulation data here and how they are connecting in the network. So basically, it is the example how IoT devices are connected in the network and how they do share the data. So now, as I've shown you this, we will pause the simulations and close everything up, and now we will go on to our own